Hello and welcome to our Jesse Tree Devotion. Today is the 14th of December and we are reading from Unwrapping the Greatest Gift, a family celebration of Christmas by Anne Voskamp. And if you're doing the ornaments, it gets a bit muddled up at the moment, but our one for today is this one. And the title is A Candle in the Darkness. Our reading from Isaiah 9, verses 2 and 6 to 7. The people who walked in darkness will see a great light. Those who live in the land of deep darkness, a light will shine. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His government and his peace will never end. He will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor David for all eternity. The passionate commitment of the Lord of the heavens' armies will make this happen. And our devotion. Some dark nights turn out all the lights. Close your eyes. Then blindfold yourself. Is it really, really, really dark yet? Now, in the dark, with your eyes closed and completely blindfolded, walk from your bed to the kitchen without stubbing your toe, without tripping, without ever peeking even once. What would it be like if you had to walk around all your life in inky darkness all the time? What if you never stopped stumbling around in thick darkness everywhere? And no matter how you stumbled around, you could never find a glimmer of light in the endless dark? What if you lived in a land of deep shadows that went on and on forever? And then one day, a bright, white light, fireworks of light, explosions, sunbursts of light, because in the middle of the land of deep, dark shadows, a baby was born. A baby who is God in skin. A baby who was there when the sun itself was first ignited on the far edges of time. Because to you, a child is born. Right into your dark and your sadness, baby Jesus is light himself. Jesus is the only real light in the whole wide world of dark. Turn to Jesus and the light always turns on inside of you. For a baby has been born, the one who is blazing light. And all the people who had been bumping around in the dark blink their eyes in relief and find the miracle of light warming their faces. And they name the baby. They come close to the only real light in the whole world, and they name the baby Amazing, Strong, God, Eternal Father. Yes, they name the baby that, because under that fresh baby skin is the Father God who is without end. We don't have to stumble around in the dark because Jesus is running the world. We don't have to be scared of the dark because Jesus is our forever light. Jesus is our light in the dark that we could never light with a match or flick on with a switch. Jesus is the light we can only find. Just like Christmas. Christmas can only be found. Christmas cannot be bought in a store. Christmas cannot be created in the kitchen. Christmas cannot be made by hand, lit up, set out, dreamed up. Christmas can only be found right there in the manger. Christmas can only be found in the feed trough, in the muck, in the stench of a barn, in the unexpected, and only in the dawning light of Christ. Our God who breathed stars into dark, who breathed Bethlehem star. And God became a baby with lungs and breathed in stable air. We are all saved and rescued from the hopeless dark because God came with infant fits and opened wide God's hand to hold yours. We are all saved from the dark and loneliness because God is love. And God can't stand to leave us by ourselves in the dark. And it doesn't matter how dark the dark is. Jesus comes to the darkest places so you can see God's light, the brightest. And now Jesus comes to be God with us, God in us. And God makes you to be the very real miraculous candle, a little light of joy and hope and love in the dark wherever you go. The whole world is exploding in Christmas lights. For unto us a child is born. And all the children around the world light up the happiest candles of all. And so we put our blazing light, the light that shines brighter than any darkness could ever imagine, up on our Jesse tree. Thoughts to discuss. What does it mean to you that Jesus is our light? As an activity, light a candle and pray for people who you know who are hurting right now. Thank God for being the light of the world. Thank you for joining us. And again, if you're starting in at some point, the very first link on December 1st has the printouts of both the Jesse Tree Devotion ornaments and the book that we're following, the author's website. We do hope to see you tomorrow for December 15th. Thank you very much. Bye.